I just want to say I really like Family Guy as a show. I know a lot of people detest it and hate its humor and how it became so immature during season 8 to like 16. And I know a lot of people have problems with it and find other adult shows better, like The Simpsons, South Park, Rick and Morty. But I think it's special for it's just humor and how it's just iconic in its own right without even being related to The Simpsons. Because nowadays people don't think of Family Guy related to The Simpsons that much. Nowadays people just think of Family Guy as Family Guy. I think that's very interesting because from a show in the beginning of its life seen as nothing but a Simpsons clone, now seen in its own beautiful thing and having clones of itself. The Cleveland Show, American Dad, which yes is kind of Family Guy clone, but not really because it has its own unique plot, characters, and it's a lot more different and its humor is more different. It's less cutaway focused and more just story and world focused. Anyways, and Borderland and F is for Family, which is kind of unique and is underrated adult show. It's not super good, but it's super interesting and I think the characters are well. But for Family Guy as a whole, I'm glad to see it here after all these years, even after being cancelled twice, one time in 2003 and one time in 2005. It's just something so pure to me. It's a show that has been able to last all these years and come over these hills and struggles and tribulations, people saying all this stuff, and just really pulling itself into one. I think it's really special and I really like it. And I think the pilot is a nice window into see this world and these characters and how they're going to change and evolve over these 25 years. And this is why I like the pilot so much. So I give the pilot... Let's get into the backstory and then I'll get the rating. The pilot sets the tone for the series, blending humor, satire, absurdity, and intrigue. The basis for Death Has a Shadow and Family Guy as a whole, so if you did not know this, was based on a student film. It was McFarlane's thesis film, The Life of Larry, created while he was a student at the Rhode Island School of Design. A sequel called Larry and Steve aired in 1997 as Cartoon Network's world premiere tunes, catching Fox's attention, leading to Family Guy's development. That's how the whole show of Family Guy was created. And I think it's a pretty interesting backstory because Seth MacFarlane, before this, did not have any shows to his name or that many credits. He worked on Johnny Bravo and a couple other animated shows, but he wasn't really a big animated guy. It's these Larry and Steve shorts that really got his foot in the door. I think it's interesting that Family Guy started off as a student film, then shorts, and then it evolved into this, which is really interesting because, as you see, most of the characters changed except Peter, Brian. They have all evolved. Chris, Lois from the student film. I think it's super interesting. Remember, and the rating, I'll give it 4 Superstar 4 TVs out of 5. Remember this though, pilots are a crucial part and they set the stage for what to come and offer demand whenever the show gets picked up for a full season. So next time you watch a beloved series, consider revisiting its pilot episode, appreciating how it began. And hey, even